Welcome to episode 174 of the Lone Hockey Podcast, where today we're going to be talking about some standouts in last night's matchup between the US and Latvia. So, really good game, obviously, from the US. They were able to come away with a 5-1 victory, and we obviously know how Latvia surprised Canada the other night with winning in that shootout there. But the US, they had a really good win. They were buzzing all game long. They were just producing offense, and a lot of their depth guys were really involved all throughout the board. I thought they had a lot of engagement through their whole team, which was really good to see. And so we'll go to some standouts from that squad. I thought Hampton's Lukinski in net was really good. It was just really noticeable, and he was stopping a lot of pucks, stopping a lot of second pucks. He was very noticeable at being able to cover rebound opportunities and being able to cover chances there. And Lukinski is a guy who is playing really well. He played in Fargo really well in the USHL, and ever since moving upward, he's just continued to get better. And he looked really poised in net, really calm in net. He looked really good overall in net. One of the guys I liked was Logan Hensler on D. I really liked his puck movement, his puck transporting ability, just his ability to engage the rush attack and be involved up ice. I feel like he's got a really good ability to do that and really draw guys to him in that sense. He's good at kicking out on entries and being able to drive possession through the neutral zone and being able to drive pace there. Really noticeable, really good at handling pucks, moving pucks, and handling play in transition in offensive scenarios as well. I really liked Ryan Leonard, of course. That whole line with Leonard, Higgins, and Pro is just dynamite when you obviously have that chemistry from them together at BC, but now it has really translated very easily at the World Juniors too, to no surprise. I feel like Leonard, that like I said, that whole trio has just been really good. Higgins has been dynamic. Perot's been an elite shooter thus far. He's been elite at creating volume on his shots. He's been elite on the power play. He's been a real weapon there. And then you have Ryan Leonard, who's really good at the net front. He's really good at creating rebound opportunities, really good at poking pucks free and trying to work his way to get pucks back. So very competitive player in that sense. Those three were really good all throughout the board. I've been really impressed with those guys and how they played. And just overall very noticeable in many different ways. I thought Trevor Connolly actually had a good game throughout, and I noticed his offensive skill, his playmaking flair, and I noticed his forechecking detail a lot of the time. I feel like him being in college hockey with Providence now has allowed him to be able to adapt to the pace a little bit more of play. And he's done a better job of being able to forecheck and use his forechecking ability to get pucks back, create retrieval situations, and be able to dig pucks loose. And I felt like he did a good job of that yesterday, and he was really noticeable there and just did a really good job. I like Cole Hudson, transition ability, offensive ability, the ability to activate in transition and be a threat up ice was noticeable. And Hudson's a guy you really want to have in many different ways. Offensively, you want to have him on the power play. You want to have him at even strength. You want to be having him playing late game situations and just being an all around defenseman. I feel like he did a really good job of that. Speaking of all around defensemen, Z William, of course, we have to talk about him. I noticed the deception moving downhill and moving down the flanks in the ozone when it came to his playmaking ability and how he's able to move pucks and handle pucks from those scenarios. And he was really good as an all-around player, really good as an all-around defenseman. Defensively, shut plays down with his physical play, but also his hands. He's really physical with his hands. He's actually really strong with his arms, so he can really leverage contact in that way. And he's done a really good job at being able to be a threat in that sense. I really liked his game and I really liked his ability to really use deception within his game offensively, walk on the blue line and shaking guys one on one as well. So he was really noticeable and he was really fun to watch from that perspective. And he's going to be an interesting player to watch as the tournament continues as well. And then we have Cole Eiserman and Brody Zemer, who two guys playing at the program with each other. Really like Zemer's playmaking game, the playmaking touch. He had a really nice pass on one of the goals yesterday and en route to the net, and he was just really steady. He was a really good playmaking presence, really good vision, really good awareness, really good poise to be able to handle situations, slow plays down, and he's very effective there. Cole Eiserman's the opposite in the sense where he likes to go, go, go. He likes to get going all the time. He likes to get moving. He likes to create space that way. He's very effective being able to create space in many different ways through his shooting ability, but also his playmaking. I feel like his puck transporting through the neutral zone has continued to add layers into his game, especially playing at BU thus far. I've seen a lot more improvement in his transition ability and how he's really created more versatility in his attack routes. I feel like moving laterally through the neutral zone has helped him be a little bit more shifty and dynamic and also deceptive within his puck skill. So Eisner was really good throughout this game. He was really noticeable and he was really fun to watch as well.